Some political careers could come to an end. A lot's at stake right now, from Democrats battling over a redrawn congressional district to the Republican Senate race. Here's senior political reporter Jason Whiteley.
Yeah, indeed, political careers are on the line on Tuesday. Either John Cornyn or Ken Paxton are going to move on as the Republican Senate nominee. Same for Colin Allred and Julie Johnson, both running for Congress in Dallas. But there's one less seat for Democrats here after Republicans redrew districts last year. And that has now pitted Allred against Johnson, both of whom took our questions on Inside Texas Politics. I ran across something getting ready for the interview I thought was interesting here. It's less than 2 years ago, you actually endorsed Julie Johnson. Not a surprise because you were running for Senate at the time, but you said that she has dedication, integrity, and vision. It's less than 2 years ago. Do you regret that?
No, but listen, this is also, of course, in the context of after she'd already been the nominee, was running in a general election. I wanted to make sure that we kept that seat. But then let's also be very clear. I did not expect that she was going to get into office and trade $4 million worth of stock or continue to take corporate PAC money from interests that she said she was standing up against.
You know, one thing is different about Tuesday's runoff. There's no big Senate race that is going to turn out Democratic voters. So now it's up to Allred and Johnson to convince their voters to show back up. You finished behind Allred, though, in the March 3rd primary. What has changed since then, though, besides the calendar?
Well, I think we don't have a competitive Senate race sitting on top of us. That really drove a lot of turnout. As I've dug into his record, I realized he didn't really do much in a time when we had a Democratic-controlled House, a Democratic Senate, a Democratic president. That's when Democrats get stuff done. And he didn't do that.
This Dallas seat is drawn for Democrats, but two Republicans also vying for their party's nomination. Patrick Gillespie faces John Sims on Tuesday. If you voted on March 3rd, you can only vote on Tuesday in that party's same runoff. If you did not vote on March 3rd and want to vote on Tuesday, you can choose either party's ballot. But before you go to the polls, take a look at our unedited political interviews. They're on WFAA Plus, our streaming app that you can download for free there on your phone or on your smart TV.